Good afternoon. My name is Nicholas Bader. I'm here with the Ferry State PGM program, and I am back again with Adam Curran. We just had our chipping lesson. So, how are you feeling about that today?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling a lot more confident around the green.
A lot more confident. That's what I like to hear. So, we worked on a few things with your chipping. So, when I was first watching you, there's a few things I noticed. Your weight's not all the way forward. You got a lot of hinge in your wrist, which is keeping those inconsistencies up. So the first thing we worked on was, dialing your hands back a little bit, giving you more of that hold and hold with this alignment stick. Could you describe that and how that helped benefit you?
Yeah, so a lot of the time I was just flicking the ball. That's what I was thinking of when I came to chipping. But with the hold and hold, what it had me do was hit more contact with the ball. It stopped the chunkings and the bladings, and it got me more center of the contact on the face.
Yep, center of the contact. So we use this alignment stick. Why did this alignment stick help you?
It helped me with the path, making sure I was hitting good contact and staying more down on the ball instead of like flicking, getting behind it, getting ahead of it.
Getting those chunks, getting those blades.
Yep.
It's crazy how this dollar piece of equipment can help you a lot.
Yeah.
So the first show we did, kept you a little bit more basics on having that wild hinge in your swing. I mean, we all want to be Phil Mickelson, but we can't. So that little hold and hold that weight forward, helping you be a little bit more inconsistent. So once we got that down, can you tell me a little about the second drill we did?
Second drill, yeah. So we did was the ladder drill, and that had me get to. We had the poker chips on the green. There was one with a low and with more roll, and then we had one, and then we went up to higher shot, less roll to the hole.
Yep. So before we started messing with the loft, we had you practice the ladder drill without messing with the loft, just get used to your contact and your tempo to get into that direction. So your first attempt at the ladder drill, how would you say you did?
First attempt without anything was kind of tough. I mean, because it was like a lot more rolling, or I was either just hitting it high, too short. So it was inconsistent at first.
A little bit inconsistent, but we got that little bump and run back in your swing. So after we introduced that, was the ladder drill a little bit harder, a little bit easier to?
Definitely got a little bit easier.
A little bit easier.
Yeah.
So you started hitting your marks better. Mm-hmm. You can tell where you need to land it for it to roll out.
Yeah.
Perfect. So in the third drill we did was to help you change that loft on the club. So like if you wanted to hit a little bit higher, less roll, we're able to. So can you tell me what we did for that and how it benefited you?
Yeah. So what we did was instead of me using the wrist to change it, we had to go for more front of the foot of the stance or more back of the stance, keeping the same hold and hold. And also we worked on like me getting my foot, having more weight on it, the front foot, with like the ball underneath my heel. So in that way when I was hitting the more front of my foot, it was higher, back of the foot, it was a lower shot.
Perfect. So with those little shots in your arsenal around the green, without, we're not, obviously, we're no Phil Mickelson, but just being able to, keep that basic chipping format with being able to change the height a little bit, did that help you with the ladder drill on staying close to the pin?
Yes, definitely did. It was getting me to where I was aiming more further out from the hole to get more roll, or if I wanted to hit it closer, get higher arc, and then that would make it less roll to the hole.
Well, perfect. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed this lesson. So next week we'll be working on putting. I know, again, back to the big scary green, putting's it's always a knee shaker. So we'll work on that next week. But before then, a few lessons, drills I'd like you to work on. A little homework. I know we don't like homework, but we gotta do some homework. So you can do this. You can do this. You don't have to be at a course to do this. You can do this at home. But practice that ladder drill. But you can use tees, poker chips, whatever you'd like. Alignment sticks. So just move it around the green, give yourself like longer chips, shorter chips, and try to hit those marks. Develop that feel for it. And again, alignment stick, you can back and forth, make it look like a pendulum. You know, nice, easy back and forth, keep that consistency, a little bit less hinge in it. And I'd like to see you do that a few times, and hopefully next week you're feeling a lot more confident.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks, Nick.